my hair need to give each other space for a while.
What's up guys, it's your girl Njerie Gitau here. For those who are new to the channel, welcome, karibuni. Feel free to take a seat and hit that subscribe button so that you can become a part of the family. For those who are back for the second, third or even umpteenth time, then welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'd like to share a tutorial of how I achieved this hairstyle I have over here. And you can see the end looks like the tail of a skunk, ha ha ha. And before you get into the video, I'd like to just give a disclaimer. This is a struggle tutorial. I don't know any other better way to put it. And once you watch the video, you'll understand where the challenges and the struggles came up. The reason I post it is because I did a poll on my Instagram, and I'll leave my handles down below. Yeah, I did a poll on my Instagram, and you guys said you want to see struggle tutorials and backfired hair videos. So this is why I'm posting this. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So I've already gone ahead and sectioned my hair. You can see that line, and it goes all the way to like this part of my head, because I want sort of like a goddess crown braid cornrow sort of look. I'm going to be dividing each section into 3, and then for the middle part I'm going to cornrow it, crochet my braids in that line, and then do the larger chunky cornrow. I can't claim to have come up with this honestly. In fact, I need to give it up to Njerie Chronicles, Michelle Anyango. Thank you for coming through for us natural hair sisters who can't like grip the roots properly. The things I'm going to be using is definitely my crochet needle, and then the braids I'm going to be using are by sister. They're the Naomi Naomi double braid. They promise double color, double volume, and double satisfaction. And the reason I went for this is because I wanted that sort of grey look, because I wanted some sort of color in my hair so that it looks nice and not boring, because I like color. Y'all know I like color. And then I hope that one part is going to be enough, because that's all I'm going to use, and you'll see how that turns out. Mostly because they did promise double the volume. So I hope one part is enough. If not, Maze, I'm going to be having half hair done, half looking, I don't know how. But it's gonna work, it's gonna work. So let me just go on and do this section, because it's a trisex DIY kind of thing. And once I get this section right, I'll come and demonstrate this section so that we don't have a backfired tutorial. As I was undoing these braids, I realized that I need to show you a couple of things about this sister braid. When they say double the volume, it's actually 2 packs of hair. Like, it's this one and this one. So I have a feeling that it's actually going to be enough for what I'm about to do. And I'm just going to unravel this all the way to the bottom, and then I'm going to sort of section it as you've seen me do in some other braid video. Like, just undo it and have sections that are sort of this thick. I want them really thick. So I just wanted to hop on real fast and show you that, so that you can know what to expect when you're buying this braid. They're actually like 2 packs, I think, and I found them at Dubois. I'm going to put that information in the description box below, and they were, I think, around maybe 400 bob for this one pack. So today the sun is playing an especially cruel joke on me. It's called Try and Catch Me. So where I usually film, it's like darkness for some reason, and then you can see how it's like I'm in the sun and then I'm not. And I've already finished this side, which was like the trial and error side, and I wanted to show you this side. You can see I've already cornrowed my hair over here, and I'm just going to crochet the braids in, and hopefully when the sun has finished misbehaving, I'll be maybe somewhere here, and I'll show you how to crochet here, and then how to do the cornrow in like a better setting where, yeah, I'm not struggling, yeah. The crochet part is rather simple. I have my cornrow here, and I'm just taking my crochet needle and taking it under that cornrow, taking my braid and twisting it a bit so that it can fit into that hole or needle or eye or whatever you call it, and then securing the latch and pulling it gently under the cornrow. Then once I remove the crochet hook, I just gently pull one side of the braid so that it can all just come to the other side. And once that is done, I just level it so that the 2 halves are equal, and I move on to the next section, which is this one. So I'm just going to try and work with this light because the sun is not having any of my pleas and the clouds are just everywhere. But if you've noticed, the method I explained when I was starting the video is actually not what I did. It backfired thoroughly. So as you notice that I had a cornrow in the middle and I've just crocheted the braids, and you can see that cornrow and then the braids are crocheted over that cornrow. So I find that is easier because it's worked for me before. So I'm just going to go ahead and cornrow this and see how it's going to turn out, hoping that it looks presentable and I don't have to undo my hair. So the cornrow is just the same. It's like how you typically cornrow. It's not anything special. But the only part you're cornrowing is the crocheted part, and then you're going to crochet over the other cornrow so that it sort of looks like it's sitting on your head. The one thing I don't like about synthetic braids is how they tangle. So at every point I have to stop and sort of detangle, because if I let it continue that way, it's just going to be a mess. And I'm the one who's going to suffer trying to detangle it after it's already gotten away from me. It's an exposed part of the braid, so I have to sort of change my posture to get it looking all nice. So now, as you can see, the sun has found me again. But the only thing remaining in this tutorial is combining these two braids together into one. And I've already held them with hair ties here, just so that I can form a base. So now I can be able to have one continuous braid. And I've just picked a few from this braid and a few from this braid, to one for this side, one for this side, and the ones for the middle. So I'm just going to braid it normally, and I'm going to try and braid it loosely so that it achieves what I want it to achieve. So I'm just going to finish braiding it, and then I will see you afterwards, because this sun is not being kind to me. So these are the results that I got at the end of the entire tutorial, and I'm actually filming this outro on like day 3 of having this hair. Number one, I thought I would actually just go and take this out the minute I finished filming that tutorial, because I really didn't like it, or rather I criticized the hairstyle so much. But when I had a church thing on the day I filmed it, and when I went, guys were actually like, oh, your hair looks nice, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. Like, no wasted footage. Thank you, Father. Thank you. And then some of the struggles that you noticed are because synthetic hair can like really tangle. So when you're crocheting the synthetic hair and also braiding it, it can really tangle. So you need to be ready for that struggle if you're going to try out the hairstyle. Or the alternative is, and I'll link the video that I did over here. When I did that hairstyle, I was crocheting in sections so that I could braid in sections to reduce the tangling, and I didn't have as much of a problem with tangling at that time. The other thing I've realized now that I'm on day 3 is that I did what I usually almost always do, which is forget to sort of soak the braids either in ACV or wash and shampoo them before I actually install them. So right now I'm dealing with like a bit of itching and like I feel a bit uncomfortable from time to time, and that's because I didn't get to wash the braids. So that chemical that they usually use, like I can feel it because I have a hypersensitive scalp. But I will soldier on, and I think I will keep this in for maybe a week or more. I really wanted to do a video on how I like the routine I have every day to maintain this hairstyle, but so far I feel like, hey, it is still on my head by the grace of God. So I will not push it by trying to film, and I'll try to do that maybe if I do like another hairstyle. So I just needed to mention that. Also, like, I need you to know that when you see guys posting footage, it's the footage of the stuff that actually worked out, especially if you're not entirely replicating something that someone else has done. I remember when I was starting the video, I tried to use Njerie Chronicles, that's Michelle Anyango's style that I've seen on her video, but hey, what is backfiring? Like, I couldn't get it down to the T of how I wanted it to. Like, it just backfired, let's put it that way. So I had to revert to my crochet method, which I have used before on a video, and that will be in the description box below. So I just needed to mention, and I needed you guys to see that, yeah, as in, we also struggle, but we usually just do whatever we do until it works. I was surprised that this thing actually came out nicely according to other people. So I'm going to keep it in and see how long it's going to stay. Most likely over a week, but I don't see it getting to 2 weeks. Anyway, that is not the point. If you got to this point of this video, then just hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and hit the notification bell so that you can get alerts whenever I drop new videos, which is usually every week. If you've gotten to this part of the video too, just give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends in case you think it's shareable. If you want someone to feel the struggle of these natural hair manenos and not going to the salon, share it with someone, because sharing is caring. Now, tuongee comment sections kama kawaida, and before I continue rambling, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself and you feel like we are together in this struggle. And I will see you in the next one.